community. Stay tuned for the flash.
Good morning, Eastview!
Today on The Flash, we recognize a company that gives back in a cause much bigger than themselves.
The owner of a local attraction that hits home closer than you may think.
And an Eastview senior who may have the next big app on your phone.
Don't get up, Eastview.
We'll be right back.
During the winter, students like to go and get active outside. Soups has a story on the owner of a popular winter attraction located in Burnsville.
Many people buy many things, but you'd never expect someone from our community to buy out something so extravagant. Grace met up with David Solner, the president and CEO of Buck Hill.
Well, I approached Buck Hill several years ago now with the idea of doing a kind of an action sports gymnasium out there, and they seemed to like the idea. They liked it so much they said, well, if you're interested, why don't you just buy Buck Hill?
The way he started was by being an
architect for 23 years, working on entertainment projects around the world, including projects such as a theme park for Disney in Shanghai. I've worked in Korea. My firm did the master planning for the Winter Olympic Village.
He also has worked on
Rainforest Cafe is another project that I designed and worked on for many years. So that, compiled with my passion for skiing, those two kind of came together with an opportunity out at Buck Hill. I wasn't looking to buy Buck Hill. It turned into an opportunity that I felt I could take my passions in both architecture and my skiing and apply that to transform what was a 4-month ski resort into a year-round entertainment destination.
being amazing takes hard work and dedication. Signing off from The Flash, this is Soups.
Buck Hill is open year-round, even in the summer, because of a synthetic mat they have that simulates the feeling of snow. You can now ski and snowboard when it's 90 degrees out.
Abby, what kind of car do you have?
A Hyundai Sonata. Why?
Because Micky found a connection between a District 196 student and the car company Hyundai.
Cars. We all drive them, but unlike most companies, Hyundai does something different.
Not a lot of people know about Hope on Wheels, which is Hyundai's charity foundation. They research pediatric cancer, and Hyundai funds it. It's like their thing. And they wanted to bring more attention to it because not a lot of people know about it.
Meet Sydney Karan, a student at Rosemount High School. She had
Ewing's sarcoma. It's a bone cancer. It's the second most common bone cancer. It usually only affects kids that are like 12 to 15. Chemo itself is really, really hard to explain unless you've like felt it. You feel kind of like you're floating, like you're detached from everything, but in like a not very nice way.
It was a tough battle for Sydney, but she beat cancer and was given the opportunity to be in a commercial for Hyundai.
They called me a week before the Super Bowl, and they were like, hey, we contacted some hospitals and we want to make a commercial.
My name is Sydney Karan. I was diagnosed with pediatric cancer when I was 14 years old.
It was more of an experience than like a reward type thing. It's just, good to let people know about important organizations like that.
Sydney Karan is in remission and a senior at Rosemount High School and plans on going into nursing after she graduates.
Meghan has a story on a senior here at Eastview who uses technology to create the next big thing.
It's uncommon for young teenagers to make an impact on our modern-day technology.
I like to app develop.
One of our very own seniors is developing games for mobile devices. His inspiration came from watching YouTube videos of
kids that are like 14 and 15, and they wrote apps and they got like totally rich. So I was like, I can do that too.
Not only was he inspired by other teenagers on YouTube, but as well as his father as he helped him to
get started. He kind of helped me, taught me basics and showed me where to go to find information on the internet. And then after that, it kind of took off and it was my thing after that.
The first app that he's developed is Sika. It has similarities to popular games such as
Flappy Bird, you kind of try not to die. And there's things that are trying to eat you and trying to eat littler fish to grow bigger.
There's more to come as Joesph has another upcoming game called
Mazy, which is like based on the like finding a way out of a maze. It's got primitive shapes in it, so it's like a lot easier to draw. It's like squares and stuff.
All throughout Eastview, we have many talented students. Signing off for The Flash, this is Meghan.
Joesph now has 2 apps, Mazy and Sika. Mazy was released just yesterday. Go check them both out in the App Store.
Eastview students go through many hardships, but certain Eastview students face a 720-foot challenge every morning.
Maya, what are you talking about?
You'll have to wait and see.
It's time for another journey across the frozen tundra. Thank God I made it.
You're late.